morning to all. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Okay, last class we have finished the 4th chapter. Today we are starting a new chapter, chapter 5. Which is our chapter's name? Do you know? Yes, it is recording weather. Yes, in this chapter we are studying how to record the elements of weather. Which are the elements? Do you know? Last chapter we have studied. I think you know. Yes, you are right. That is temperature. Yes, repeat. Pressure, precipitation, wind direction, wind speed, humidity. We can repeat once again. Temperature, pressure, precipitation, wind direction, wind speed and humidity. Which are they? Can you tell? Okay, you are right. Temperature, pressure, precipitation, wind direction, wind speed and humidity. Yes, do you know which instrument is used to measure these elements? Do you know? No. Okay, then we can look it. Which element? Yes, for measuring temperature we are using 6 thermometer. For measuring temperature we are using which instrument? Yes, 6 thermometer. Which instrument? Yes, 6 thermometer. Can you tell once again? For measuring temperature we are using 6 thermometer. Okay, we can look next one. Yes, for measuring pressure we are using which instrument? Barometer. For measuring pressure we are using barometer. Okay, for measuring temperature we are using 6 thermometer, and for measuring pressure we are using barometer. Okay, these two elements and these two instruments do you study? Okay, we can repeat once again. For measuring temperature we are using 6 thermometer, and for measuring pressure we are using barometer. Okay, then we can look third one. Yes, which is third one? Yes, precipitation. Precipitation. For measuring this precipitation we are using an instrument. Which is that instrument? Do you know? Yes, we can look. Rain gauge. For measuring precipitation we are using rain gauge. Yes, for measuring temperature we are using 6 thermometer, and for measuring pressure we are using barometer, and for measuring precipitation we are using rain gauge. Okay, do you study these three? I think you study these three. We can look once again. Okay. Temperature. For measuring temperature 6 thermometer. For measuring pressure we are using barometer, and for measuring precipitation we are using rain gauge. Okay, fourth one. For measuring wind direction we are using which instrument? Do you know? Yes, we can look. For measuring wind direction we are using wind vane. For measuring wind speed we are using anemometer. For measuring wind direction we are using wind vane, and for measuring wind speed we are using anemometer. For measuring humidity we are using hygrometer. Next, I will give a small technique for you to remember these elements. Yes, it is T for temperature, P square, P for pressure and precipitation, then W square for wind vane and wind speed, and H for humidity. Which is, can you understand? T for temperature, P for pressure and precipitation, W for wind direction and wind speed, H for humidity. We can type T for temperature, P for pressure and precipitation, W for wind vane and wind speed, and H for humidity. Can you repeat once again? Yes. T for temperature, P for pressure and precipitation, W for wind direction and wind speed, and H for humidity. Yes, then we can you follow me? I think you can follow me. Okay. Next we can look once again these instruments. Okay. For measuring temperature we are using 6 thermometer, pressure, barometer, precipitation, rain gauge, wind direction, wind vane, wind speed, anemometer, humidity, hygrometer. I think you understand these elements and these instruments for measurement. Okay. Next, we can look how to measure this air temperature. But do you know this air temperature refers to what? Yes, this air temperature refers to the degree of hotness or coldness of air. What does this air temperature refers? This air temperature refers to the degree of hotness or coldness. Next, we can look this how we are measuring this air temperature. Yes, can you tell which instrument is used for measure temperature? Yes, 6 thermometer. And we are using two common scales, which are the Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. Okay, which are the Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. Okay, this Celsius can be recorded as degree Celsius, which is degree Celsius. Okay, this Celsius can be recorded as degree Celsius, and this Fahrenheit can be marked as degree F. This Celsius can be marked as degree Celsius, and this Fahrenheit can be marked as degree F. And we are using in this Celsius, it is marked as 0 degree Celsius as freezing point and 100 degree Celsius as boiling point. 0 degree Celsius as freezing point and 100 degree Celsius as boiling point. In Fahrenheit scales, it is marked as 32 degree F as boiling freezing point and 212 degree F has boiling point. This as freezing point and this as boiling point. Next, I will ask you one question. I want to know did you understand? There's two commonly used scales which are there. Yes, it is Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. And in which in Celsius 0 degree Celsius is marked as which point? Yes, you are right, it is freezing point. And 100 degree Celsius is marked as boiling point. In Fahrenheit scales, 32 degree F is marked as boiling point and 212 degree F is marked as boiling point. Besides using these two common scales, we can use a single instrument, which is that 6 thermometer. Besides using these two scales, we can use these two scales. Besides using this, we can use one single instrument, which is at 6 thermometer. We can see 6 thermometer in figure 5.2. Yes, in these two common liquids are used in this 6 thermometer. Which are them? Yes, alcohol and mercury. So the alcohol and mercury are used in this 6 thermometer. Okay, dear students, I hope you all understand this much till I teach today. Okay, coming next class you have to study this all. Okay, bye-bye.
Good morning, students. Okay, all of them present now. Okay. Did all of them study the previous chapter? All of them understand it now? Okay. In previous chapter we studied about the donkey's alley. Okay. Did anyone understood? Did anyone have doubt in that chapter? Okay. I know you will study all it. I know you are a brilliant student. Okay. All of them present now. Okay. Then we are going to take the new chapter in this class. Did all of them read it? Okay. All of them read the textbook second chapter. Okay. We are going to take lesson 2, chapter 2, that is Swaminathan and the Sun. Okay, Swaminathan and the Sun. In that chapter, that is saying about the Swaminathan. That is the character in this chapter. That here is saying that the Swaminathan was going out to play in his summer vacations, and when he was going to out, the father catches him. Okay, father catches him and order to the Swaminathan to bring his books onto father's room. When half an hour later, this Swaminathan bring his books onto the father's room with his slate and books and pencil. Then this father opened take the arithmetic book and open it and ask a question to this Swaminathan. What question is that? Rama has 10 mangoes. Okay, Rama has 10 mangoes with which he wants to earn 15 annas. Okay, Rama was 10 mangoes. For that she want to give 15 annas. Annas means in earlier times a rupee consisted of 16 annas. Okay, then 50 rupees she want to give. Who? Rama. Then Krishna wants 4 mangoes. Then how much this Krishna wants to pay? That is the question. Then Swaminathan gazed and gazed, and every time he read it. Okay. Then Swaminathan gazed and gazed. Okay. At this Swaminathan is looking and looking again and again. He is looking in this problem. Then he is thinking this is a new meaning. Okay. And he had the feeling of having stepped into a fearful maze. Maze means a complicated system of paths where one can easily get lost. Okay. Then Swaminathan's mouth come watering for why? When the mangoes thought Swaminathan's mouth coming water, and he was thinking what made this Rama fixed? Why she give a fixed 15 rupees for 10 mangoes? What kind of man is this Rama? That Swaminathan is thinking. Okay, then this Swaminathan, he was like Shankar, and somehow one couldn't help feeling that he must have been like Shankar. Okay, then